Hello everyone, my name is Griffin and we are back with another Nuke's Top 5 reaction video. This time we are reacting to the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year. And this would be of 2023. So, let's see the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year, shall we? Let's see how scary they really are.
The scariest ghost videos of the year. TikTok user Jose Castillo and his friends often mountain bike after work on some wooded trails near the city of Oaxaca, Mexico. One evening after dark, Jose and his friends go out on a trail that they've taken many times before. But this time, things take a terrifying turn. Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him chills to this day.
Oh, what was that?
Did you see it? Someone or something appears out of nowhere and Jose barely manages to swerve around it. When slowed down and paused, the figure appears to be cloaked, wearing a veil that's
Yeah, you can see it looks like it's wearing some sort of, I'd say, grayish black veil. That looks like it goes, the front looks like it goes down to the waist and the back part looks like it goes down to around, I'd say, her quads or the back of her knee.
translucent enough that you can see what looks like a face. A very disturbing face. Many viewers of Jose's TikTok believe that he captured the infamous weeping woman, La Llorona, a vengeful spirit of Mexican lore that mourns the loss of her children. But
oh, there was a movie. I can't remember how that's actually pronounced, but yeah, there was a movie on that. It was actually not that bad. It was pretty good.
what do you think this is? Let me know.
I wouldn't ever really try and go into the woods or anywhere like that after dark, because see, this guy was with friends, so he was fine, but you never really know, like when it comes to abandoned buildings or woods at night, there's always could be something that could go wrong right away. So in my opinion, it's better to go during the daytime.
TikTok user Brianna's videos are mostly dedicated to her favorite pastime, free diving in the beautiful waters just off the coast of sunny Florida. Now, none of Brianna's videos have anything to do with the supernatural. Well, except for just this one. One afternoon, Brianna is going for a routine dive when she captures...
God, I would not be able to hold my breath that long. I can barely hold my breath underwater for like 45 seconds. I would not be able to do this without an air tank.
something truly chilling.
Oh, I've seen this video. I've seen this clip before. God, how are you able to hold your breath for that long?
Brianna starts to panic as she hears loud, distressed underwater screams all around her. After she surfaces and disturbed by what she just heard, she goes down again to try to figure out just what is going on.
I did another run through after coming to the surface and hearing no one while I had my mom watch me.
This time, there are no screams. Brianna is baffled by what just happened and posts her strange, unexplained video to TikTok. Now, of course, many viewers accuse Brianna of adding a fake audio track to her dive video. So, to prove them wrong, Brianna posts again, this time showing the footage directly from her GoPro camera.
So, People are asking what camera I use. GoPro 7 works perfectly fine for me. I cracked it a little bit, but I use the case. Definitely not a voiceover though, so I'm going to show you the video straight out of my GoPro. Just like how I recorded it. So you can hear.
Oh, she did crack it a little bit.
Yeah. So, it's not a voiceover or an edit or anything like that. So.
It's amazing she's there. It really is amazing that there are people out there that can hold their breath for this long. Normally it gets really dangerous if you don't breathe or anything for like 3 minutes.
Now, paranormal or not, the strange underwater screams are absolutely unnerving. 12 years ago, abandoned Veracruz, Mexico was playing their
Just think if they were able to go through the Titanic, there's probably screams and a lot of stuff going on in the Titanic right now that, you know, there's nobody down there to hear them. But I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the wrecked ships down in the ocean or in lakes or, you know, at beaches or whatever, that there are probably screams and shit going on right now that nobody's able to hear because there's nobody there.
Final gig, as one of their members was about to move to another town.
I remember this.
At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all.
Should be
but later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something
should be behind
that
the
chills
TV.
them to their core.
Watch behind the TV. Yep, there it is.
For this one, there's probably no reason to ask, but did you see it?
You can
Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly looking...
Yeah, you could see the face looks very pale and sort of disfigured. It looks like something was been drowned.
Girl with what seems to be a pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band. What's even weirder is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier, perhaps dropping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance. Caught live on camera. This next creepy clip was sent in by John Robinson, who goes by the streamer name J-Rob. Now, John frequently goes live on YouTube with his friends to talk sports and debate their favorite players and teams. But during one of these late night live streams, something happens that shocks them all to their core.
Hard. I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know, it might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally...
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it. Run it back. I gotta run it back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking.
I will turn on the lights. Stop playing, bro.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm gonna go look at it right now because bro.
What? Junebug, what happened?
That was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all talking about? J-Rob, stop
Hey,
playing.
yo, chill out, man. Hold up, man. I ain't with this.
Bro, go watch it for yourself.
Run it back. Somebody watch. Run back the clip, please. Somebody run back this clip.
Oh,
bro.
Oh my God. Somebody clip that.
Run it back at 5 minutes.
An unexplained dark figure seems to walk past John's friend Chris, even though Chris is completely alone at home. Now freaked out, Chris turns on the light and comes back to watch.
Definitely, like they the dope up, bro. Like,
Yo, what the hell, bro? What the was that?
I ain't even smoking
I'm not
on that
playing no
Indeed
yo,
pack.
J-Rob.
I'm smoking on that.
Hold on,
Dr.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Wait, Chris, you saw it?
Did I see it, bro?
Yo, what the was
Bro,
that?
and then Chris looked both ways like he felt his energy. Like, bro.
Hey, Chris.
I felt like a cold chill, but honestly, bro.
Oh my god.
Chris, you might want to go out there. I ain't even. I haven't
on?
looked at it yet. I'm gonna look at it all after the fact. I ain't look at it yet.
But context, yo, I don't know what the hell happened, but apparently, like something just like walked past me.
Oh
bro.
my
And
god.
I felt like it chilled, and then like all of a sudden, these J-Rob, Junebug, they start wilding out. I'm just like, yo, like what the hell is happening? Like, yo, like a ghost just went past you. A ghost?
There's something just went past.
Yo, Jay, I'm about to look at the video right now. Hold
Yeah, man, that'd be creepy as fuck if you're just doing shit and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this fucking ghost comes out and you just, what the fuck, man? A lot of the times, this is another reason why I always have lights on, because, you know, fuck that.
Bruh, I'm not.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, fellas,
Dude's
like,
haunted.
I can't even. I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted right now, bro. Like, I can't even answer your question because I cannot believe what I just saw.
God.
Chris explains that he felt a chill when, whatever this is, walked behind him and he looked back, but didn't see anything. As more of their friends join the live stream, the whole group decides to watch the clip together.
Oh, what's that?
What's that? What the hell was that?
I don't know. I don't know
what he was saying.
I ain't never
Hey,
seen
bruh.
Primo, you missed it. Oh, no, no.
Oh, that
Oh,
light.
I saw that. I saw that.
I felt, bro.
I saw that.
I
saw it. I saw that.
Chill, I'm telling you. It
I
was
saw that.
Look,
Man, that's so cool.
I saw that.
So, what do you think happened here? Did Chris's live webcam accidentally capture a ghostly apparition live on YouTube? Chris seems almost a little embarrassed about it. By the way, it should be mentioned that none of John/J-Rob's live streams have anything to do with the paranormal. If you want to take a look for yourself, you can watch this entire live broadcast over on John's YouTube channel, J-Rob.
Something just decided to pop in
One
and say
last
hi.
goodbye. Back in September, veterinary student Mary Carmen Flores
I saw this one and it made me tear up, man. This one is just sad.
from Arequipa, Peru, adopted a sweet little Labrador that she named Scott. The two quickly bonded but only enjoyed a few months together before Scott was tragically found dead in Mary Carmen's home. Mary Carmen was absolutely devastated by the sudden loss of the very healthy dog and wanted an explanation. She suspected that some horrible person might have actually poisoned her dog. So Mary Carmen started searching through her CCTV footage to find answers. But instead, she found something else entirely. Something she was not prepared for.
Came to say hi.
The CCTV footage shows Mary Carmen at the gate as her family arrives home. Her dog Scott can be seen happily greeting the group. But here is where it gets weird, because this footage was recorded after the dog had passed away. In tears, Mary Carmen explains that she believes Scott's spirit came to say goodbye to her and her family. She shared the video to TikTok in dedication to the sweet dog's memory. To this day, Mary Carmen still has no idea of what caused Scott the little Labrador's death, but she's grateful to have found the footage of Scott's final greeting and goodbye to the family. Highway horror. It's 4 a.m. and truck driver William Church is driving down an empty highway just...
It's hard to watch that and not tear up, man. That's tough. It's sad. And it's tough to see, but
just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. He suddenly spots something in front of him that makes his blood run cold.
I think I've seen this.
Williams' truck dashcam records the moment when a translucent figure appears to be standing on the right lane of the highway. The truck driver can't believe his eyes, but he's not the only one who spots the bizarre figure. Sitting next to him in the passenger seat is his truck driving partner, Erica Lake. She is also shocked by the sudden appearance of this strange apparition on the road.
It looked like you could see like a quarter of its body from the upper part was just gone. So it looks like you can only see like 3/4 of the body.
At first, I thought it was a human, and then when you can't really see the face and the top of the body up, I was kind of, I wonder what, and then we were thinking about maybe it's a ghost.
I actually twitched the wheel to miss whoever it was.
The highway they are on, Arizona State Route 87, is notorious for its many deadly accidents where countless lives have been tragically cut short. Adding to the mystery, the figure they capture appears to have no upper torso or head. So did the two truckers capture proof of the paranormal? Or just what do you think this is? Let me know. Watcher. Popular former BuzzFeed Unsolved hosts Shane and Ryan are back with an all-new paranormal investigation series called Ghost Files, over on their very own YouTube channel, Watcher. Now, for those of you who don't know the series, Shane is a diehard skeptic who does not believe in ghosts at all. But Ryan, on the...
It's like my brother. He doesn't believe the paranormal or the supernatural is real, even though there are decades of video and photo evidence of the paranormal being real.
the other hand, does believe in the supernatural, and often finds himself scared senseless on these paranormal investigations.
Alright, apparently this is where a recurring ghost is seen.
Oh, what are you? Hey man, calm down.
You piece of shit, Shane.
My mic went out, and then I was looking for you.
He's crouching in here like some kind of cave creature.
And then all I did was I went. I was
Oh
just
yeah,
coming
so
to
you're
say hello to you.
You're looking for me while grunting like a zombie.
So this time the two friends set out to investigate the allegedly haunted Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky. The massive hospital was built in 1910 to treat patients suffering from tuberculosis. Shockingly, it is estimated that around 63,000 people lost their lives inside the sanatorium walls. So it's no wonder that Waverly Hills is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in America, and is a site where many visitors claim to have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. Ryan and Shane make it to the second floor of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium when they capture something truly bizarre.
Let's see.
Was that a fart?
No, that was a noise.
That was a fart.
No, that came from down there.
Are you kidding me? That was not a fart?
That came from down there.
Because
I'm surprised you didn't react to that more.
I thought you farted.
No.
Maybe that's what the jack-o'-lantern face was.
Was that you farting?
It was.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Sorry, guys.
Now, of course, some sounds have more to do with bad dietary choices than the paranormal. But no.
See, when it comes to recording sounds when you do this stuff, you also got to make sure you're saying what sounds you're making. So later on, when you go back into the audio recordings, you can tell what sounds you made versus the sounds coming from anywhere else, so you know what to filter out. So like if you're making noises with your feet, or on a surface where your very steps make a loud noise that your thing can pick up, you say walking, 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 or something to let you know it was you making the noise when you go back to listen to it.
No worries, because things are about to get weird. In the past, many visitors and paranormal investigators have reported hearing creepy, unexplained humming in the morgue of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. When Shane and Ryan explore the area, this happens.
Can't be hard to get a hum. Ghost guy, I mean, come on, just a hum, you don't even have to move your lips around, just give it a...
If you could hum a tune, can you hum Yankee Doodle Dandy for us, please?
I mean, that's probably the one song they knew back then.
Take it away. Are you hearing that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you hearing that? The hair on the back of my neck is standing up.
I mean, it could have well been a car outside somewhere, but it did sound like a sort of a low tone somewhere in the building. I certainly heard something there. I mean, do I think it's a ghost? No. Do you?
Yes.
Fully, yeah, I'd say if I were someone who believed in ghosts, I'd be a little unnerved right now. I'd probably get the little shaky knees.
My back is tingling. Could you, whoever was humming, could you hum again, please? Okay, well, I'm really glad we didn't hear anything on that one. Tell you what. Why don't we move to the spirit?
There was another.
What, really?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
I swear to God, in between you talking there.
I didn't hear it. Thank God, I didn't hear it.
Something seems to react to the investigator's requests and hums not once, but twice. Both Shane and Ryan are put a little on the edge from what they just experienced. And to this day, they still have no explanation for the creepy sounds. Now, for the final part of their investigation, the guys decide that they will each explore the entire sanatorium, one at a time and all alone. When Shane does his walkthrough investigation of the hospital, he just kinda cracks jokes and trash talks the alleged spirits haunting the sanatorium.
Okay, it's fine you're doing stuff jokingly, but you also got to be very careful, because antagonizing and, you know, beating your chest, whatever you want to call it, towards the apparitions, spirits, demons, whatever is there, is generally not a good idea. Because if it's something more malevolent than a regular spirit, you're going to get them pissed, and usually stuff doesn't go very well when they get pissed.
Y'all want to play a fucking game? You little punk!
I actually have always long been curious if the reason why Shane never gets anything in his solo investigations is because he's an enormous D-bag.
I love kids. I love to play games. What I need you to do is roll your ball to me. Where's my tinny? To me!
And yeah, he's just an enormous D-bag. It's just confirmed.
If you don't show yourself, I'm going to make you show yourself to me!
But something very strange also happens. When Shane finally makes his way back to Ryan and the rest of the team, he admits that at some point, he believed he might not have been alone.
Oh yeah, was it really scary down there?
I did actually hear some stuff. For a minute there, I thought you were up there, like trying to prank me. So I didn't actually react to it in the moment, but it sounded like a person walking around upstairs. But I guess not.
Are you serious? Did that actually happen upstairs? Because if that didn't happen, that's your best lie you've ever come up with.
No, it actually happened. It sounded like there was a person upstairs.
It turns out, Shane wasn't lying.
Do you want to play? Y'all want to play a f***ing game?
Did you see it? Watch again slower.
Do you want to play?
Oh yeah, I see it. There's a face there.
Sick.
A creepy translucent figure can be seen standing behind Shane in a doorway. Now, Shane doesn't see the apparition, but he does admit that he heard some strange noises at the exact same moment. So could this be the spirit of a former patient of Waverly Hills Sanatorium? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky videos of Shane and Ryan exploring haunted places over on the YouTube channel, Watcher. This next creepy video was uploaded to TikTok by Rosie B from Michigan. The home security clip shows Rosie's daughter strolling through the kitchen when the toddler seems to have a very odd and chilling encounter.
Oh, seems to be talking to an invisible person.
At first, the girl appears to be talking to someone that we can't see, when suddenly something seems to try to yank a plastic container of snacks right out of her hand. Whatever it is then seems to go after her toy box. The toddler puts up a fight and wins, and then just walks away, seemingly angry at whoever or whatever was grabbing at her things. Later, when Rosie asks her daughter about what happened, the little girl says that a young boy and girl were trying to take away her toys. But looking at the video, there's just no one there. At least no one that we can see. So is the little girl fighting over toys with the ghosts of two children? Let me know what you think. Tunnel vision. This next video was sent in to popular Japanese ghost hunting team Clipstore by a man who claims that the footage was recorded by his now deceased older brother. The man says that his brother was a big fan of the paranormal and often spent his free time exploring well-known ghost spots in Japan. So one day his brother decides to film an allegedly haunted tunnel somewhere in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. He has an encounter that is absolutely terrifying.
Is it a noise or is it an apparition? Seems like a noise. Kind of expecting an apparition to show up. Yep. Exactly what I expected.
Did you see it? After the man hears a creepy unexplained voice coming from right behind him, he quickly spins around to see an ominous dark figure standing right in front of him. A shadowy shape that had not been there only seconds before.
It looks like a small girl, like the Ring girl. Just a small girl in black with the hair just covering her, the entirety of her face.
Absolutely terrified, the man makes a run for it. But the story gets even weirder. Because a few weeks later, the man who recorded this video passed away in a freak accident. This horrifying video was found on the man's phone. It was the last video that he recorded before his death. So the Clipstore team tracks down the location, but they don't really find anything unusual during their investigation. So could it be that the man accidentally recorded real paranormal phenomena? And could this have somehow led to him losing his life in such a tragic way?
It is quite possible, because there are some apparitions that will bring you horrible luck, and sadly will end up killing you. You know, the bad luck may not happen right away, but it's going to basically Final Destination your ass.
Let me know. A haunted hello. Christine Wright from the paranormal investigation team CVS Paranormal sets out all alone to explore the so-called, quote, Pirates Graveyard in Portland, England. The scenic cemetery was built way back in 1475 and has gotten its odd nickname from the many gravestones that feature carvings of skulls and crossbones. Christine finds herself completely alone when suddenly something happens that she still can't explain to this day.
Completely out of the way, so nobody... Hello. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh. What? Hello? Sure, I saw somebody shouted hello then, or said hello.
Christine is all alone when she hears something behind her, and as she turns, she hears a woman nearby clearly say hello.
Completely out of the way, so nobody... Hello. Oh, hello. Oh. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh.
That was a very clear hello.
A bit shocked, she immediately answers back hello. But there's no one there. In fact, there's not even anyone else in the entire area that she's exploring. So could it be that the Pirates' Graveyard in Portland, England is haunted by the ghosts of those who are laid to rest there? Let me know. It looks back. Over on the channel, RX Files explore Indonesian paranormal investigator Chu does a live solo investigation of the infamously haunted Tayu Hospital on the Indonesian island of Java. Tayu Hospital was built way back in 1933, and over its 80-year history, it began to develop a very bizarre reputation. Many patients who were treated at Tayu Hospital claimed to see the ghostly figure of an old nurse roaming its hallways. They also said that they had seen the terrifying apparitions of patients who had passed away inside the old hospital. And some even claimed to experience horrible hallucinations, like bloody footprints running up the walls that no one else could see. Tayu Hospital closed its doors in 2015 and has been left abandoned ever since. Paranormal investigator Chu is completely alone with nothing but a flashlight and his phone as he broadcasts his investigation live to his streaming audience.
I've seen this one before.
As Chu roams the hospital grounds, he starts to hear a few strange sounds here and there, but it doesn't seem to bother him.
I've said this in other... I will say this in every single paranormal video, but it's highly recommended that if you're going to go to an abandoned building, a forest, or anywhere to do some sort of paranormal investigation by yourself, it's highly recommended you bring at least one or more people with you, because just in case there are some squatters or somebody that's just out of their freaking mind. Because despite how dangerous ghost hunting can be, it's even more dangerous when you run into a random person that's out of their mind, because they might have a weapon or something and they would come to attack you. And if you're alone, well, your chance of surviving isn't really high. It's quite low. So it's a lot better to have somebody with you. So I highly recommend, if you're going to go do some stuff like this, bring someone with you.
But then, Chu begins to ask that the alleged spirits that haunt the hospital let him know that they are there. And this is when things start to get creepy.
Udah, suara-suara saja. Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi kalau memang kalian ada di sini. Lingkau.
Yep. It's coming after them.
A hospital stretcher moves by itself, frightening Chu so much that he begins to shake uncontrollably. But things are about to get much worse. Chu decides that he's had enough of the outdoors and heads inside to explore the hospital's halls and rooms. But he starts to hear the disturbing sound of a bell ringing from somewhere inside the building. When he looks for the source, something happens that shocks him to his core.
Looks like there was a bell that was just thrown. Wait, isn't there a head that pops out?
Wait, banyak kikli tak? Ya! Ada, ya Allah, ya Allah.
The exit door slams shut right behind him and an ominous voice can be heard. But most terrifying of all, something seems to quickly peek out at Chu from inside one of the hospital rooms. Chu is terrified and quickly heads for another section of the hospital. But as Chu continues to explore, things just seem to get worse and worse.
Sorry, there's just something wrong with my finger. I think I got a sliver in it.
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah.
Oh, he's really shaking.
Chu jumps when he suddenly sees what appears to be the eerie apparition of a girl standing just inside an empty storage room. Gathering all of his courage,
It is amazing that he was able to gather all his courage just to go and attack the spirit. Despite everything, it is actually very terrifying for a lot of people to even see a spirit in front of them, let alone gathering up all your courage just to do what he did. It takes a lot.
charges toward the creepy figure, but it disappears into thin air. Chu is now seriously freaked out and just wants to leave, but his live audience has other ideas. He gets bombarded with requests in his live chat to go back inside the hospital just one more time and explore some of the abandoned rooms. As you might guess, it did not go well.
You know, if I had that experience and I was doing it live and the audience telling me please go back in, I'd be like, you know what? Why don't you come here and do it yourself? Fuck off. I'm leaving. Just after that, that's antagonizing enough to a spirit that I'd just, I'd be like, you know what? I'm done. I got enough evidence. I'm going home. First of all, I wouldn't even be doing this alone. I would make sure I'd have someone with me. Honestly, the best thing for somebody to do, if they're going to bring someone with them, bring a skeptic. Bring a skeptic. It is a great idea because they will also bring perspective. Because, you're probably not a firm believer in the paranormal. It's always good to also have a skeptic with them that could probably rationalize a lot of the stuff. And then when they tell you, be like, when you're thinking about it, be like, it might be that. But when it comes to stuff like that, yeah, there is no rationalizing that away.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Alcok matamu. Astagfirullahaladzim ya. Allahu Akbar ya Allah. Ya Allah, gue pergi penceng mana jantung anjing.
Chu freezes when he spots a woman in what looks like a hospital gown sitting on a bed inside one of the hospital rooms. She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chu as if it's not attached.
And look at it. It looks like a monster. I mean, look at the mouth and the eyes. It looks like something from Silent Hill. Or something that could be from like Dead Space or something. If I ran into something like that and it moved its head back like that and it looked like that, I'd be like, done. Nope. Never going back to that building ever fucking again. Thank you. I'm good. I got all the evidence I need. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
To her body. And with that, Chu has had enough. He ends his live stream and just gets out of there. So what do you think is going on here? Could the hospital really be haunted?
If you look at her eyes in that one, it looks like her eyes were rolled all the way back into her head and you could just see the whites of her eyes. It's...
Either way, real or not, whatever that is absolutely terrifying.
Yep.
When bad things come to those who wait. This next mysterious video was shared to the internet without a source. The footage appears to have been recorded by a CCTV camera inside a restaurant while the staff is finishing up work and cleaning up for the night. What happens next is shocking.
I think I've seen this one before.
A mop and a bucket can be seen sliding across the restaurant floor by itself. But most horrifying of all, some kind of invisible force violently grabs the waitress by her hair and pulls her backwards out of frame. Now, without a source, we don't know what happened next. But I'm imagining lots of screaming and running.
Yeah, I can probably say for certain that that woman never returned to that job. Probably any sane person would be like, yep, I quit. I'm done. That's it. I mean, I don't know if I would, but if that happened to me when I still had long hair, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go home now.
Bucksgrave Road. Friends David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals are driving down a creepy back road called Bucksgrave Road in Carlisle, South Carolina. David and Dell say that when they were kids, they witnessed some very strange things out on Bucksgrave Road, such as odd, unexplainable lights and orbs. So, while driving down the narrow dirt road...
Here's the thing with orbs. You can't really fully... They're like the least believed thing in videos because a lot of the orbs you see can be disproven as either dust particles or bugs. And you have to really, really scrutinize the orbs to make sure it's not any sort of dust particles or bugs, because they can be explained as that, because they can appear as that. So unless you can prove that it's an actual orb, then it's most likely either a dust particle or a bug.
Road shooting some B-roll for their video in the car, they experienced something absolutely unnerving.
I think that's enough B-roll then. Yeah. You don't want to waste up all the battery already. The camera's battery's getting is that? Deal. What the dude? I'm zooming in, I can't. What the f? What are you supposed to do? Ain't nobody supposed to be out here? Oh, sh**. That just walked in the woods.
Yeah, I would stay in the car and drive away. Fuck that.
Where's the headlamp at? The headlamp should be right there. Like he didn't, like he stopped. Did he turn off the light? Can you see in there? No, I can't see. I'm zoomed in. I can't hardly see. Zoom in. Don't zoom in. Don't zoom in. It ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help. What the f?
What you gonna? What the f are you doing?
The content play.
What the f are you talking
Okay.
about? The content play.
This is a very dumb idea to do because one, I don't think that could be an apparition. That could be just a person who's out of their mind. That is a very bad idea. If you go on a dirt road and you see a headlight on somebody, an actual physical person that you can see, and they go into the woods like that and you no longer can see the headlight, don't get out of the car. Roll your windows up, lock the door, drive away. Especially if it's at nighttime.
David, what the hell are you doing?
Hello?
I already tried that. He don't want none.
I'm trying to hear.
You dumb motherfucker. Okay, come on. This is some dumb shit. This ain't even what we're supposed to be here for.
Dude, I couldn't hear or see anything out there. It's so pitch black.
Damn. Dude, go!
Exactly why you stay in the vehicle.
To this day, David and Dell say that they have no idea who or what the creepy stranger could have been. And paranormal or not, they claim that they have never been so scared in all their...
This is exactly the reason why you always have somebody with you. And also the reason why, if you're in a car at night going down the road and you see somebody, you don't fucking open the doors or the windows. You keep them shut and locked. And you drive. You do not stop. You keep going. Don't ever stop to pick someone up, especially at nighttime. Shit like this.
Their life. So, did they encounter some creep in the remote woods? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch this entire video and many more spooky moments over on their YouTube channel, Signs and Signals. The Witching Board. Popular paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico.
This guy's been on
Now,
News Top
apparently
5
the story of
quite a
this
bit.
place is truly dark and disturbing because Ricky will only mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently,
It is a
some
big
tragic
family.
and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home, and most of the family, including many women and children, lost their lives. Now, whatever did happen, apparently it was so horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day. So after exploring the downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the second floor. And that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run cold. Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube. And as he reads comments from his live stream audience, this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man. Oh, güey. Bebé, háblale tú. No sé.
Hola.
You gotta wonder how long it actually takes for a house to deteriorate on its own if it's never touched. I mean, it's gotta take decades. Probably centuries.
No mames. ¿Fuiste tú?
No, escucho algo.
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the top floor. Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
No, man.
So now, in an attempt to make contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board.
Look, I understand it's a nice tool, but a Ouija board's just honestly, just I would say don't ever touch them. Don't ever do anything with them. If you see one, throw it away. Don't burn it. That's not a good idea. Don't burn it. Just throw it away. Throw it in a wood chipper. Just throw it away. Don't touch them. Ouija boards are never a good idea. Not one single fucking bit. For me, I will never ever allow an Ouija board in any residence that I live in. I will never allow it.
And as you might have guessed, it did not go well. During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
Boom.
Luis, muérete de aquí. Muérete.
The one bad thing they did that they forgot to do is also close the session with the Ouija board.
While using the Ouija board, Liz asks, "Are you here with us?" To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that
it's that like low moan tone, yes, or whatever tone they use. But yeah, it was a drawn out yes.
That he hears the voice coming from right behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman. The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as fast as they can. Now, keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to fake. But whether it is real or fake, the footage is definitely very creepy. But if you want to take a look at the video for yourself, you can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez. So after many requests and 8 months later, Nuke's Top 5 merch is back. We've got shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got coffee mugs, we've got stuff for your dog, we've got stuff for your cat. We've got stuff you probably never even wanted to begin with, but nevertheless, we've got it. So be sure to check out the all-new merch store at nukestop5.com. The Abandoned Arcade. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a source for this next video, but from what I have gathered, the footage was captured by security cameras at an abandoned pachinko arcade in Nagano, Japan. It is said that the ghost of a young girl is often seen inside this abandoned arcade. The CCTV footage seems to show a policeman investigating after an alarm in the abandoned arcade was set off by something. What happens next is downright chilling.
Must have been his body cam. Oh, he doesn't have one. Okay. Oh, it's like it's following him. Or it's trying to sneak up on him or something.
What looks like the figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but he doesn't see it.
It looks like it's holding something.
Or hear anything. When the policeman turns to leave, the girl can be seen suddenly crouching nearby. Now, because there's no source, we'll probably just never know what happened. So, the footage remains.
Yeah, it looks like it's holding like maybe a doll or a small child.
It's unexplained. Get me out of here. A group of friends are having a great time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very popular tourist attraction, the Cristo de la Noa's cable car ride. The cable car provides beautiful scenery of the city as it transports tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon. With such a spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of friends can't help but take a video to capture the moment. what happens on this particular ride is very disturbing.
Mándale saludos a Robert que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo? Está transmitiendo. ¿Quién está ahorita? Que se siente sola. ¿Sí oyeron? Una niña que se siente sola. No, una niña.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in terror, and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from. Now, after the video was shared on Facebook, many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say, quote, "Get me out of here. I feel alone." But unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in the comments. Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera?
I don't speak Spanish.
You decide. Bearer of bad news. Popular urban explorers Matt and Andy from the YouTube channel Finders Beepers History Seekers are back with another exploration at an abandoned farmhouse in Yorkshire, England. This time they bring along their third team member, a cute little dog named Bear. They gear Bear up with a GoPro camera and a flashlight, and he starts to roam around the dark abandoned house. But unlike any of their previous explorations, Bear immediately begins to act very strange. The little dog sniffs around, running from room to room as if he's trying to find something.
It's like, oh no, I think I know what you can put him inside. What is he doing?
I don't know, but you rode.
He's on a proper mad one tonight. Bear, go find it. Go find it. Find it. Where is he? There's something weird about this place. I feel like we've just had the worst start to a video ever because Bear's just all over the place, and I don't know what you're doing, snorting up.
Got dust up his nose.
Oh, I noticed cupboards, to be fair. What we got in here? We've got not very much in the bottom. Is there anything in the... What's that? You like a whistle? Where's Bear? Bear?
How you doing?
My concern is that... Oh, he's upstairs. Bear?
What was that?
Bear? Bear? Oh, he's coming now. That worried me. I thought he'd hurt himself or something, or...
I don't whimper.
Yeah. You little fool. There's something going on with you today. Unless he's caught something.
As the guys continue to explore the downstairs of the farmhouse, little Bear sneaks away again to take another look upstairs. Matt and Andy are sorting through a pile of old books when something happens that is very unsettling.
Anyway, I want to have a quick look on this bed, see if I can find anything else. Right, what? Bear? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly.
What's the matter, love? Huh?
You found a rabbit? You found some rabbits?
What are you doing?
What is it? What you found? I wonder if there's someone outside.
The little dog Bear barks and then comes charging back down the stairs. Wondering what caused the dog's strange reaction, the Finders Beepers team decides to head upstairs to check the second floor of the farmhouse. They look into one of the upstairs bedrooms, and that's when things take a terrifying turn.
What ear is that? What even is it? Like, is it out of a bathroom or something?
Like an old bathroom cabinet. That's got the USB.
And then how's that got a lock on it though for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother. What the f***? Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's something there with them.
Someone has just run down those stairs. Where is it, Ben? Hello? Hello?
Matt and Andy suddenly hear someone running down the stairs. They quickly go over and take a look down the staircase, but there's no one there. Now the guys head back downstairs, and
yeah, it's these people. I've seen these guys show up on Nuke's Top 5 quite a bit when I watched a lot of the older videos. It's like these guys are just regular urban explorers. They don't go looking for ghosts or anything, but every now and then they actually end up running into them.
after a careful search, they don't find anyone in the house. So they decide to check the footage on Bear's GoPro camera, and what they find is truly chilling.
Bear, what are you doing? He's covered in cobwebs. Absolutely covered. Do you know the way of doing this? We can watch his footage back. I'll have to do it on his camera.
Yeah.
Come on. Right, we need to show you something on this camera, because his camera's in my hand, of what he's just seen. And I haven't looked at all the footage yet. I've just seen one thing and it has chilled me. It's proper chilled me. Look at this.
If I remember right, there was like someone under the bed.
Right, boy. Bear? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly. You found a rabbit? We found some rabbits.
In the footage, the poor little doggo jumps back in fear as he finds someone hiding underneath the bed. He barks and quickly runs back downstairs to Matt and Andy. The guys go back up to check the bedroom.
I'm in my pants now. Absolutely in my pants. But yeah, we'd come up here, and whoever it was, from what I can see, I can't even go downstairs ever again. I'm living up here now. Yeah, it's here, look. They've been under there. Whoever it was under that bed. Yeah, but this is horrible, Andy. I can deal with spooky, ghosty things, but real people...
People are just unpredictable.
If they're laying under a bed in an abandoned house, there's something not right in first place. What the thing is, right, if Bear hadn't alerted us to it, what would happen when we came upstairs?
God knows.
That's the thing that worries me.
Somebody on the bed has just jumped out and grabbed me.
Yeah, it's grabbed your leg from under bed. It's like every child's nightmare, isn't it?
Trust me, I wouldn't have been in here.
I would have been booting him in the head.
There'd have been an Andrew-shaped hole in the door. Honest to God. I wouldn't have come about. Forget it.
Now we'll never know just who this creepy guy was who was hiding under the bed. Was he an innocent squatter, or did he have bad intentions? But again,
the way he just bolted out of there, he probably was just an innocent squatter.
This is exactly the reason I'd under the bed.
If you
now
if you
we'll
look
never
here,
know. Just
you can actually see him right here too. This is his back. This is his ass.
Who this creepy
guy
was who was hiding under the bed? Was he an innocent squatter, or did he have bad intentions? But again, this is exactly the reason that I always say people are way scarier than anything paranormal.
Oh yeah, and they're they're scarier and they're way more dangerous.
this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Finders Beepers History Seekers. The end of the Zark haunting. Now you might remember a little while back we featured an Indian family who claimed that their apartment was haunted by a poltergeist.
It's coming from the cupboard. Could you please stop?
Oh, there goes the little scooter thing.
Well, as an update to this story...
Oh yeah, you can actually see it. It looks like it's trying to use the scooter. Instead of just dragging it, it looks like it's actually trying to use the scooter as it's intended.
The father Zark says that he has decided to end the channel because now his family has finally moved to a new home. But Zark posted one final video from their old apartment that might be their creepiest video yet.
You can see the apparition of a child.
Zark hears a child crying in their living room and thinks that it's his son. But just as he enters the room, he sees a semi-transparent child run toward the hall. In the dark, Zark can't tell that something just doesn't quite look right, and he runs after the child, thinking that it's his own son. But just then, his wife yells to him from the other room to say that their son is still safe in bed, snug under the covers and not crying at all. So Zark has no idea who or what this is. Cut back to current day and Zark says that the channel is now over. But was the Zark Scary Haunting channel for real? Or?
It looks like there was probably an adult spirit and a child spirit, or it's maybe just one spirit just transforming itself.
Or was it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The abandoned graveyard. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is back on another investigation. This time at the allegedly haunted Vicksburg Cemetery in Renville County, Minnesota. The old graveyard is abandoned, overgrown, and hidden away deep in the Minnesota woods. In the 1870s,
that's where I live. I live in Minnesota.
The cemetery was part of the thriving town of Vicksburg, but the village is now nothing more than a ghost town, perhaps quite literally. You see, visitors to the cemetery have reported seeing and hearing supernatural activity, and locals warn tourists to stay away from the graveyard at night. Midwest Ghost Hunter, aka Ian, soon finds out why.
All right. Entering the cemetery. All right, I'm coming over to visit. I hope you don't mind. Oh my gosh. This whole grave is in shambles.
Oh, it's about an hour.
I'm sorry that your tombstone has been destroyed. What happened? Is it vandalized? Whoa. Okay, I just heard you.
Ian finds a headstone that seems to have been smashed to pieces. And when he asks whether the headstone has been vandalized, a quiet little voice seems to whisper, "Yeah." The investigator is shocked by what he just heard. He believes that the spirit he is talking to might be associated with the smashed headstone. So he tries again.
If you're still here, could you tell me your name? Because unfortunately there's really no way for me to tell. I really don't want to dig around your grave shambles, because I don't want to damage it any further. You don't have to be shy, ma'am. As I said, I'm just here to visit. I'm here with nothing but respect. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes right now. But that's okay. It's worth it. If I could just hear your voice one more time. Whoa. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I heard that.
Couldn't really tell what she said though.
I heard you once again. Whoa, you just drained my battery too. Dang, dude.
Ian asked to hear the spirit's voice one more time, and this time a soft voice seems to answer, "It's lonely here." Ian decides to explore more of the cemetery, and when he reaches another gravestone, something happens that he just can't explain.
Oh, whoa, whoa! What the hell was that?
Suddenly, the fence begins rattling by itself without reason.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, whoa, whoa! That sounded like the fence. Did you just rattle this fence? What's your name? Here, I could try to read your grave. What does that say? Nanny? Is your name Nanny? Whoa. Okay. I take that as a yes. Thank you. Is there anybody else that's buried here? Whoa, I just heard your voice. Could you say it once more? Dude, oh my God, I just heard you again.
I just received an intelligent response from what sounds like a ghostly little girl, and now realize that there actually may be two spirits haunting this gravesite. Nanny Bickle, who passed away at the age of 5, and Ida Bickle, who passed away at age 7.
After the fence surrounding two gravestones rattles on its own and the voice of a little girl seems to respond, Ian decides to take some pictures. What happens next is absolutely unnerving.
Pose for the photo. Could you smile? All right, I'm gonna count to 3, okay? And I want you to pose for this photo. 1, 2, 3.
If you look at this photo closely, there appears to be two misty little girls staring into the camera from the gravesite. They both appear to be in their adolescence, have long hair, and dark beady eyes. In the photo taken afterwards, they are completely gone.
Two misty apparitions that look like little girls appear in one of Ian's pictures, sitting right next to what he believes is their own gravestone. So is old abandoned Vicksburg Cemetery truly haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter. Unwanted guest. In this next creepy video, 2 police officers are alerted by an Airbnb homeowner who suspects someone has broken into her house.
How's it going? What seems to be the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
The homeowner says the house should be empty, but is worried that an intruder might be inside. The 2 officers make their way into the house as their body cameras record the entire incident.
Police! If anyone's here, make yourself known.
One of the officers is checking out the downstairs bedroom, and this is when things start to get weird.
Really? Really? You have to blur out a gun? I mean, come on. It's just a gun.
Anyone inside?
A loud bang can be heard, and at the same time, strange interference comes through the radio. The officer now heads upstairs, and his body cam starts to experience strange video glitches. What happens next is downright chilling.
Ooh, what could happen next?
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
It's like it's inviting him. Oh, I bet the policeman's freaking out now. Oh, I bet he's freaking out.
Downstairs clear.
I think it's weird that they have to blur out the gun.
Upstairs clear?
Yeah, we're good.
Now, understandably, this police officer is done with this house. Two doors open on their own without explanation, and when the officer is about to go downstairs, the loud sound of charging footsteps or stomping can be heard right behind him. He swings around, but again, no one there. This footage was later released as the officer claimed to have experienced paranormal activity while inside the house. So just what do you think is going on here? Is this Airbnb haunted? Let me know down in the comments. The Shadowy Shepherd. This next creepy video was captured.
Yeah, a policeman experiencing that on their body cam. Yeah, that would pretty much freak anybody out.
Captured by Twitter user Eldar Glorfindel. Eldar says that he and his friends were about to head home after spending a day at the beach in the city of Niterói, Brazil. They spotted a lone goat trotting down the street. So Eldar decides to take a quick video of the goat to share with his friends on social media, kind of as a joke. But his friends are shocked when they spot something that Eldar did not see.
Oh.
Ué, mano, do nada, bode, mano.
Just a goat.
Bode, do nada.
Some eerie figure can be seen watching Eldar and his friends from the shadow.
It looks like a bit of a creepy ass face too.
Eldar's baffled and swears that he and his friends didn't see anyone standing there at the time. But whoever or whatever it is, the goat does seem to take notice. So what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments.
Ué, mano, do nada, bode, mano. Bode, do nada.
Run. Japanese paranormal investigator Takeuchi from the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera travels to the old abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan. The village is now a ghost town. It has been completely abandoned for over 28 years. Centuries-old graves of former residents can be found hidden away between the decaying homes. Locals like to say that these days, the only residents of Shiriwa village are the dead. In the dark of night, Takeuchi begins to hear unnerving sounds coming from all around him.
I'm older than how long it's been abandoned.
As he explores, he starts to get a little freaked out and decides to take out his thermal camera to get a better look at what could be hiding in the dark. What he sees shocks him to his core.
めっちゃ周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないやつやけど。よし。ほらほらほらほらほらほら。なんか来てるなんか来てる。ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。なんかおるなんかおる。ちょっと待って。ほらなんかおるなんかおる。マジ。
Doesn't it charge at him, I think?
マジマジマジマジマジ。ほらなんかおるなんかおるなんかおる。なんかおるなんかおるって。ほら。ちょっと待って。近づいてみようか。
Dude, I would just fucking leave. It's Resident Evil style shit.
おるから完全におるなんかマジマジ完全におる。よしよしよしいけいけいけ今よし今はいチーズよし取れたちょっと待って取れたいけた取れたか取れたかあれちょっと待って何も映ってない嘘やろ明らかにおるなんかおるマジでおるマジでおるマジでおるマジでおるマジでおる何してんの何してんのどういうこと何してんのマジでおるなんかおるんよ
Yeah.
ちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待って
He left his camera.
The thermal camera captures a heat pattern that resembles a human shape. But when Takeuchi looks around with his own naked eye, he can't see anyone. Suddenly the figure charges toward Takeuchi, and in a panic, the investigator runs for his life. And with this, Takeuchi has had enough and just leaves. So could this be the angry spirit of a villager who passed away in the old abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what
I think it charged him because he charged it. So it basically just did it back at him.
You think. Dashing out of the woods. Nuke's top 5 viewer Martin and his wife are out delivering food for DoorDash, driving through a wooded area near Chesapeake, Virginia. Suddenly, they spot something truly disturbing.
Oh,
what was that?
I don't know.
What It's to the left.
It's in the open.
I don't know what the f it was. I'm getting out of here.
I thought it was a...
It's not a deer.
Me too. No, I thought it was like a reflection of
It was not a reflection. There was no water to reflect off of. I don't know what the f it was.
It was not a deer?
No.
Yeah, see, they made the right decision. They sped up and left.
It wasn't a f***ing deer. I know what a deer looks like. I don't know what the f that was. I'm getting.
Did you see it? A strange figure can be seen running out of the woods at a super fast speed, and then it disappears into the darkness on the other side of the road. Now, you certainly can't blame him, but Martin doesn't want any part of this.
I wouldn't either.
He jams his foot down on the gas and just gets out of there, while his girlfriend kind of giggles at him a little bit. But now Martin got the best view of this figure, and he says that something on 2 legs just jumped from the trees and ran right across the road.
It does look like it's
Martin
on 2
says that
legs.
whatever it was looked humanoid, but he has no clue what it could have been. So what do you think Martin and his wife captured on their dash cam? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed.
All right, that was the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. If there are any other videos you'd like to see me react to, please make sure to comment them down below or over on my Discord. A link to my Discord will be in the description. I do have a channel over on Twitch that I stream to Fridays through Sundays at anywhere between 2 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please go give me a follow up there, and I would love to see you all when I stream. Links to everything will be in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.